What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone had a wonderful rest of the year. Welcome to 2026. This is finally the last episode of the 4 watts per kilogram series. I'm going to be going over the race at which I finally achieved this and kind of what I've been doing since I haven't posted in a while. Go over workouts, and then at the very end of this I'm going to be going over the race to which I finally achieved the 4 watts per kilogram. Let's do this.
Let's freaking go. Heck yeah.
So some of y'all might be wondering why I haven't posted in a while. I tried to create videos just kind of on my own time. I don't do this as a full-time job. This is something I like to do for fun, and I was kind of turning it into another job. So I kind of took back a little bit. I'm still riding the bike, still training, but really just wanted to focus on the holidays, hang out with family. But now that we're kind of done with all the holidays, I really wanted to dig deep into completing the series. I've still been doing a lot of live streams, but I know a lot of y'all have been coming in my live streams asking for a final episode, so here it is, and I hope y'all enjoy. One of the problems I was having with actually wanting to upload this final episode is the fact that I was having to use my personal phone to record the videos and then upload them to my computer and then edit the video and then finally upload. It was taking way too long for me to do it, and it kind of made it to where I didn't want to edit videos. But I did finally go and bought myself an Insta360 camera, and that's actually the camera that I'm using right now to record this. For one, it's something that I can use as like a daily vlog, something that I can use out on the road as like an action camera, and I'll start posting more videos on that. And it's going to make it a lot faster for me to just take the camera, upload it to my computer, do my editing, and I'll be done. So it saves an extra step from having to use my phone. So let's kind of go over a recap of where I started to my fitness level today. When we first started, I believe it was episode 2, where I did an FTP test, and we got an end result of 261 watts. I expected a lot worse. At 261 watts, that is about 3.5 watts per kilogram. And for me to be able to achieve the 4 watts per kilogram, I needed to have about 280 watts for me to have that 4 watts per kilogram. The main focus that I really wanted to do as far as my workouts was I needed to do zone 2 rides. I wanted to do like a minimum of about 6 hours a week. I learned a lot from you guys as far as what type of workouts. So I ended up doing, I believe it was like 2x20s, which is 2 sets of 20 minutes at threshold. And then also did some VO2 workout, which helped me go over that 4 watts per kilogram. And, but to me, I believe the most improvement was when I was doing those 3-hour plus zone 2 recovery rides. I uploaded the very first episode of the series October 6th, and I didn't really start noticing any improvements in my performance until maybe November. I got another FTP increase to about 269, and that's also when I started hitting PRs and a lot of my like my 10, my 12, 15, and 20-minute powers. And then in December, I even noticed even more. And this kind of leads up to the final race of reaching that 4 watts per kilo. The ladder race that I'm going to show you all here in a minute of my 4 watt per kilogram, that month alone had the most improvements in my peak power. Let's just go over the screenshot. There's a 40-minute, 30-minute, 20-minute, 15, 20, 12, 10, 5, and 1 minute were all peak power performances in the month of December.
Well, that's gonna hurt, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
So yeah, let's not go crazy. Let's see what these guys do.
So finally, after 3 months of training, we finally reached the 4 watts per kilogram. There's a lot of things that I learned during this series, and it's really neat to kind of see it all come together and see that final result. Some of the things that I learned in this is you really need to focus on your recovery, especially when you start from a lower volume and you plan on increasing. Either taking a full week of lower training load or increasing your protein intake, keeping track of your calories. It's just really important, focusing on sleeping. Even when I'm kind of joking in some of my videos about putting a sleep mask on or just doing different things, just really focus on trying to recover as well as you can. Probably the second thing that I really learned is timing of your workouts. Having priority of when to do specific workouts as far as your zone 2, zone 3 rides, threshold, VO2 max workouts. Throughout this 3 months, I did a total of about 1,700 or 1,800 miles. And 75% of that was in zone 2. Very small percentage of that was VO2, and the rest of that was mainly like that sweet spot threshold workouts. A third thing that I still struggle in is stretching and mobility. I did do a lot of foam rolling, I did do a lot of stretching, but something that I need to try to implement more in the future is doing it directly after the workout while your muscles are still warm and easier to stretch. But this is gonna end the series. I appreciate everyone sticking around, giving me your inputs. Hopefully I helped some other people throughout the series. Y'all for sure have helped me a lot. Thank you for y'all's time. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And I'm looking forward to this year. I have a lot of big things planned. I've got 2 really big races that I'm trying to figure out how to work them into my schedule. One may or may not be out of the country. But until next time, we'll see y'all and appreciate y'all's support.